boy.
Sorry about that. I always get excited with the music, but welcome to you all. Welcome this evening. I know there's a football match at 8 o'clock, so I made sure that I timed the show between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So this is the time when the football match, I think, is the first one is over. I didn't have time to watch that one. I don't even know what team was playing, to be honest. But now we're back. We're here again, episode 14. How are you doing, Kelster?
Good. Nice warm day out in the desert. I went for a run. Not much else to say.
Anything interesting on Twitter for the whole day? I haven't seen anything that's interesting apart from Man City trying to sign youngsters from everybody's team.
Yeah, I haven't really been on Twitter much. I don't know. A little bit.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is just the same old stuff. People talking about says what FIFA is considering the United States of America as a host. Yeah, we already saw that.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, in 2029, I guess the next time they want to do this, and then 48 teams. So I'm like, oh well.
Why are people hating? Let's start there. Why is there so much hate? Because what I've seen that by somebody putting a comment and somebody from England putting a comment. What's with the hate from England? Like, do people think that sports only belongs to England? Is that what people think?
Well, some of these red cartel fans might be a little a little annoyed with the competition or slagging it off because their teams didn't qualify. So you didn't get invited because you didn't qualify because you weren't good enough. So shut up to those fans. I could see
Yeah, because
some
I'm
animosity
wondering.
from that.
Because I'm wondering, every single thing is being criticized. Every single football match is being criticized. Even the refs are being criticized. Oh, this is not up to standard. This
Was
is
it a
not
red
what real
card?
football is. I don't even get it. What? So what they're playing is not real football. So what City played yesterday was not real football. I don't get it. I just feel like people have to realize that football is an international game. It's a game for everybody, and whether you like it or not, maybe it started off in England, but now it's for everyone. Everyone can do it. Everyone can host it. All you want to tell me is, because first of all, when a country is hosting football, right? Same way as when South Africa hosted football, it was very good for Africa and good for South Africa. The tourists, the money that comes in, other countries want to eat too. Not only England has to eat all the time. And let's be honest, people are pretending as if just because the stadiums are empty because it's America. No, the stadiums are empty because some of the matches are being played when people are working. Same way
Yeah.
in England, when I've seen people make excuses for their stadiums in England, say, "Oh, why are you guys making fun of us? We had to work. We're working class people." So now in America, there's no working class people. You want to always say something. I don't know. I just feel like it's salty. I don't care if the stadiums are half full. The stadiums are beautiful. I like the way they introduce the players as if it's a basketball game or an event thing. I love that they're making an event out of it. I love that there's a camera from the ref so you can see what the ref is looking at, and I love that there's transparency, that you can hear what the ref is saying during VAR, something that we can't hear in England, and we cry corruption. So whether people like it or not, I am still going to be watching the Club World Cup. And our first topic today, it's quite simple. Today we have a very structured show. I decided to bring a bit of structure to the show and maybe try give you guys something to be looking at. So the players that need more opportunities. We're going to discuss who's been overlooked, who deserves a shot. I'm going to pass this to Kelster. Uh, who out of all the people, before I mention my own, who out of all the people you're like looking sometimes are like, do you really have to bench that particular person? Can they not just play? Or apart from that, you're like, who do you think deserves a more opportunity in this Club World Cup? Or you're like, you know what, I don't care, everybody deserves to eat.
I think yesterday was a shining example. Once I saw that lineup and I saw Victor Hayes in that lineup, I got really excited about that. I'm almost more excited than Rangers Cherky. And I thought he had a really good game. And I'm really, really sad that he's probably going to be the one who misses out because I think he has a lot of quality. I mean, obviously he's a young player, so there's still going to be some little things here and there, but I really liked his build-up play. Like the way he was passing the ball from the back, I was like, he kind of reminded me of John Stones in that aspect. And I really like that skill set. I think he does. I don't think Ruben Diaz is very good at that. Akanji's terrible at it. So it's kind of annoying that those two get to stay, and somebody like Victor Hayes has to leave. So
yeah, there's a feeling, right?
There's too many center backs right now. We definitely need to get rid of a couple of them.
And
Like the two that are the injury prone ones are the homegrown ones, and we're low on the homegrowns, and it's just sad that they all get to stay. And I don't think their performances merit it. Or
you should stop predicting things because whatever you predict seems to be coming true. Because I had a feeling yesterday when I looked at Victor, I was like, I smell a loan move and I smell Akanji.
Oh yeah, well we've all been saying that. We've all penciled that in. We've also penciled in Echeverry to be loaned, and I know we haven't seen him yet, but
there's a feeling, isn't it?
10 minutes we saw of him. I want to see him get a shot. I really want to see him start the game on Sunday because Pep said he's going to change the whole lineup out. So he's someone I'm looking at to start. And I'm also looking at Nico Gonzalez because I really don't understand why Nico Gonzalez everyone's just like, oh, he's getting the Calvin Phillips treatment. There's a lot of discussion about him. He gets a lot of talking point. Like, I guess people are freaking out because he didn't play yesterday. I'm not concerned about yesterday. I would be a little concerned if he doesn't play on Sunday. Because I think he has a lot of skills too. I think his physicality and his presence in the middle. Like, I didn't see anything he did wrong last season, really. I know some people are like, oh, he just doesn't get the system. But I'm like, you don't learn the system from the bench. And I thought he was doing a better job than, the uncles who got all the playing time just because they knew the system. But that doesn't mean they were good. I think people are gassing up the end of last season a little too much. They're forgetting how poor how poor the players were before, before that. Like,
do you want to shed more light on that? Because you're right about that. I think when we had our panel discussion with everybody in the Citizens of Chaos episode 3, I heard, I think it was Martin. Martin said, "But you guys, we won 10 in a row." I was about to say that. Can we put context to that? But I did not say.
Are we forgetting when we went 1-13?
There was a bit of chaos. Then in my head, I was like, but those 10 games, we were lucky. Remember against Everton, they hit the post. Remember against what's the game? Morgan Gibbs White hit the post again
in the cup game. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. That we keep saying, oh, but we did this. Oh, but this. But I'm like, you have to be very genuine when saying some of these things. I think we are being disingenuous when we think just because we won 10 in a row and that's it, that means the team was playing well. I don't think we did well. I think we got lucky in most of the games.
I think we still had the same problems too. I mean, I think the difference was in January when Nico Gonzalez played, I think he plugged a hole in the middle. It wasn't perfect. Like, it wasn't like Rodri just showed up, but I'm like, the guy showed up into the middle of the season with a disaster of a midfield, not knowing the system, playing out of position. And I think he did a pretty decent job. And I don't see why anybody would just give up on him because of, I don't even know what the reasons are. They're just like, he's never going to play. He's never going to play. And I'm like, why is he not going to play? Like, who doesn't know the system? It's like, well, how do you learn the system? You play. Like, I just don't get it.
Are you not confused on that? Because I'm desperately confused. Because you know why I'm confused? So let me give you points. Number one, we're talking about a player who comes from Malasia, which is Barcelona's academy. So basically, this is a guy who was educated in Pep Guardiola's style, right? That's number one. Number two, we're talking about a guy who is very good on the ball. He's very physical. He's very technical. He can play attacking midfielder. He can play box to box. He can play holding midfielder. A guy who is very flexible.
That was everything we were lacking last season too.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know when I knew low-key that something ain't right here? Is this a Pep Guardiola signing or it was a board signing? You know what? Where I knew is the fact that, don't get me wrong, we needed another number 8. But I was like, Nico Gonzalez is a perfect 8, right? A perfect 8. So the next is a perfect 8. How good Nico Gonzalez is as an 8 when I've seen him play, even when the club we bought him from, I was like, then why don't we just get somebody who debutizes again for Rodri? You get what I mean? I was like, why did we go and get another specialist 8? That's when I was like, this. And you know what's more heartbreaking? I know we want to see Rangers, but let's be honest. If we're being 100% honest, Nico Gonzalez is the one who had to play yesterday as the holding midfielder. I was shocked that was Rangers.
I think Nico will play Sunday.
Yeah, but there has to be a ranking, you know. I have been here first. I was here in January. Why can I not be the one playing defensive midfielder in the first Club World Cup game? I hope he plays on Monday, 2 a.m. Yours is Sunday.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he's going to start the game, and I really hope Echeverri does. It'd be fun to see Echeverri and Turkey together. I think Turkey is going to need the most time. I think part of it is just that I do think Rangers will be the starter, and so I think the reason he got the nod yesterday is because I think they really just want to get him the reps so that he's ready to go game week 1. And I don't think Nico Gonzalez is going to necessarily be a starter, but I do think he'll still start a lot of games. My concern is that we don't seem to be getting rid of any of these midfielders who were awful last season. I mean, we let De Bruyne go, but you need to get rid of more than one of them. You have to get rid of Gundogan, Calva, Bernardo, and it's clear Bernardo's not going to go. So I'm not going to waste any more.
Yeah, that's your captain.
Well, they're just going to take minutes for players who are like, they're not going to be here long term. So I don't want them taking the minutes. Basically, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I want players who are going to like. It looks like Gonzalez is going to be here long term, so I would prefer for him to get more minutes. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to slag off the other players, but I just want the players who will be here long term to get the time to develop.
Yeah, but I am confused though. I am like, let's be honest. Okay, am I looking into it that deep? Am I like looking like I don't get it? Maybe we are overdoing it, but I don't think we are.
The reaction yesterday shocked me. Like, people were just they were slagging off Turkey. They're slagging off Marmouche. They were.
We'll speak about that. But I'll just stay
one game. Like,
yeah, but I'll just stay on Nico Gonzalez. I was like, I don't know. I'm telling you, maybe I'm overthinking it. But you've said it to me, and I sat down and said, Kelster maybe is right. What's going on with Nico Gonzalez? Come on, I don't like. I'm sorry. I get it. We want to see the shiny new toy. So if you want to see the shiny new toys, why didn't we see Nori yesterday? Do you get my point? I just think
I think it's just
Nico has
rotation.
been, yeah, but Nico I think
fully
has been
I
held
expect
back a lot.
I expect Nori to start Sunday. Well, it's Sunday for me. So Monday morning, Sunday, game 2. I expect Nori to start. I expect Nico Gonzalez to start. I expect. I really expect. I'm going to just say it. I expect Echeverry to start.
Yeah.
I would say Bernardo's probably going to get in there too. I could also see him. I might also see Bernardo wait till the Juventus game just to give him a little more rest.
Do you think you will see like Ruben Diaz and then Bernardo's and the big guys in the Juventus game?
I think we'll see
Akanji
and Husanov.
Yeah,
we'll see Akanji, Husanov. I think we'll see Nunez. Like the back line, I'm predicting will be
no, don't predict yet. Don't predict yet. That's for the end of the show. We have that at the end of the show. Don't worry. It's fine. We have it at the end of the show. Okay, so what I was about to say is, Patrick, can you talk about how our defense is vulnerable against teams that play with the direct fast counter attacks? That's our main weakness. Can we judge yesterday?
We're not judging yesterday. Yesterday was, I'm not judging that whatsoever.
Kels, can you please list down yesterday's defense? Please tell people, because people don't see.
Well, we had a midfielder playing left back as Nico O'Reilly. We had Nathan Ake and Victor Hayes, which I actually thought was a great center back pairing. I think they really complemented each other really well. Nathan Ake, solid as always. I love that guy so much. I really love Nathan Ake. I think he's our best pure defender, but I just wish he had better availability.
Didn't you see him losing a bit of pace though? Yesterday they showed him 3 times where he got outpaced and he was trying to run, but I think
he's never been a pace merchant though. He's never been a pace. He's always been like he's just not super quick. He never has been, but he's just such a steady defender. I trust Nathan Ake fully. I think he's our best pure defender, and I love the guy. And I just thought he and Hayes complemented each other really well. And then Rico Lewis at right back. What are we doing here? I'm sorry. Rico, I think we've seen Rico Lewis as a right back enough. I just don't know what he really, I don't know. I just prefer him. I would prefer he get a chance in the midfield. I don't necessarily think he works. I'm surprised we didn't play Nunez or to start the game.
Can I ask you though? Can I ask you and be honest with me? Can I ask you a question? And I want you to be honest with me. Obviously, this is part of your show, so that means you don't have the chains to you don't have to glaze anybody. But I want you to be honest. If you sit down there, let's say for instance you were Vienna, isn't it? Vienna. So you were Vienna. You were the sporting director, and you're looking at the team and you're trying to compete, get a treble or compete all the trophies. If you were being ruthless, would you sit there? Let's say if it wasn't in Pep's hands, it was in your hands. Would you sit there on that list? There are 27 players so far right now, 27. Would you sit on that list and say, Rico Lewis is staying? If you've been, let's say you're looking for top class names, is he at the top? Is he at the middle, or he's in the bottom ranking where you have to negotiate if he leaves?
I think he's on the to-go list, honestly. I don't think he's good enough as a right back. I do think he has quality as a midfielder, but I think our midfield is just way too full now. And he never really played midfield last season. I mean, a little bit. When we were having a midfield crisis, he still hardly ever featured as a midfielder. So, and I don't see him as a right back. So I don't know where he fits in this team. I do think he has the skill set to be a midfielder. I just don't see us playing him. We keep buying new players.
He doesn't have look, this is what I said, right? I said if I was doing a show earlier on, just reacting in a more calm manner, right? Like I took a leaf out of your page saying this is just the first game. So I did a show this morning. There was 16 minutes, I think so. This question saying, before I answer this question, I say that Rico Lewis, right? If Pep Guardiola was not at City, I'm being honest. If Pep Guardiola is not at City, I don't see Rico Lewis.
No, he would not be here. No,
because he is a Pep player, but he's never another coach's player. And I started asking that, if we were to send him on loan or sell him, it's specific teams, by the way. I think maybe Germany, maybe Spain, but they have to be specific teams. It'll be maybe a Barcelona. It would never, I swear to God, I can never see him as Crystal Palace. I know I joke about that, but Crystal Palace is a very physical team. I can never see him at Newcastle. Like, where is he going to play at Newcastle? They're very physical. Like, he's only tailor-made for us. And I don't know, somebody said, Lewis just looks like somebody, I think it was Mateus, somebody who just obeys what Pep does. Like he's just a program to play that football. It is true, I think so, because obviously he's been in the academy. You answered that. So for me, Lewis, I like the kid. I think the kid is talented. He helped us during that treble season to put a bit of spark in most of the players to play a system that Pep Guardiola wanted to do, as Pep said. But right now, I'm sorry, if you really are being ruthless and you want to build a team, I'm putting Nunes in front of him. I'm even putting Kovacic in front of him. Kovacic is 30 years old. Says, what's going on with Vardio, Pat? He didn't play. Neither did Diaz. They're all out of favor. Nah, that's
Oh
when you've had a stinker. This is a stinker and hooked.
no.
This
But
is a stinker and hooked.
Yashko is currently sitting on the bench so he doesn't die from playing too many
Yeah, this is
minutes.
what I'm saying. This is a stinker and hooked. I think you cannot compare Josko and Nico Gonzalez. You cannot compare Diaz.
No.
Nico Gonzalez hasn't had the minutes these two guys had. Let's not forget, Nico Gonzalez was not even called for Spain. These two guys went for their international games.
Yeah.
They played full 90 minutes. So I'm sorry, you've had a stinker there. Martin,
I think Yashko and Diaz will be the center back pairing against Juventus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's the game we see what our like best lineup going into the season will be. Outside of Rodri, I don't think Rodri will be starting that game. I think he'll feature in it, but I don't think he's going to start it.
Yeah, but also thinking about that, right? Let me just say this. Do you really want to see the strongest lineup?
I think we'll see elements of it, and then we'll start to see the strongest lineup towards the knockout rounds.
Because I want
eventually you need to get these players together because you need to start developing chemistry.
We need to beat Juventus. I can't believe we lost to a shit Juventus team like that. I can't. I took it
cooking yesterday. I watched that game, but
but come on. I think I took it personally. I took it very personally.
We have to beat that team that they beat up on because that team was not. They were playing wide open. They'll probably low block against us.
Yeah, they will. They'll pack the bus because that team only plays like that because they don't fear Juventus.
That's okay. We're gonna have Echeverry, so
I hope he plays. I genuinely hope he plays. But anyway, let's keep moving. Put the likes up, guys. Put the likes up. There's 87 of you watching. The 27 likes. Put the likes up. Keep putting the likes up. I'm gonna see a few. I'm gonna see a few comments here that are interesting. Says Pep Guardiola, many players we need to give them minutes. Otherwise, if they come back from a long injury and don't play, they will never get it. Next game, 10 new players will be there to try and win. We will do a prediction at the end. Kels suggested that. That's one of our suggestions. I have it on the list.
Only some of it. I'll save the rest for later.
Yeah, I'm trying to structure this for you guys. Trying to structure it very well so that you can have happiness. Anyway, let's move on. Pep Guardiola looks happy. Yesterday, I saw his daughter on the field with him, which obviously I was happy about because he's had very difficult season. Hopefully, the rest of his family maybe comes in and come and support him. But big up to his daughter for obviously coming to be with her father yesterday. But what's behind Pep Guardiola's good mood apart from the daughter? Is it the transfer news or tactical tweaks that he's seen from his new camp? What do you think is making him happy this season? Let's ignore the divorce. Let's just focus on football. Do you think he's more happy and energetic because he's looking at the team? They look excited. He's looking at his backroom staff. He's got Pep Linders. He's got Torre, who are full of energy. So has that brought a good mood and that fight in Pep Guardiola again? Because last season, let's not lie, the guy looked so depressed. He looked not happy at all, even during training. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, he does look a lot happier. I mean, some of it probably is related to his personal life. Maybe he's getting that sorted out because when you're having outside problems, that can affect your work life. I've had that before. Other people on this app have mentioned the same kind of stories. So just maybe addressing that and kind of settling that a bit, maybe helping him. And I bet he's happy to have some new players too, because they can actually do what he wants them to do. I mean, who wouldn't be excited with some of these signings we made? Like he can actually start implementing some new tactics, and I'm sure he wanted to last season. He just didn't have the players for it. They just couldn't physically. Most of them just physically couldn't do what he wanted them when in his head what he wanted them to do. Their bodies just physically can't do it anymore. So yeah, but I mean that looks good. And he's getting some of his players back too. He's getting Foden back. He's getting Rodri back. So that'll make him happy. I mean, who wouldn't want to get those two players back? Those players who basically won in the league the season before, the two of them combined. And yeah, Foden. I'm gonna just also. I think Foden looks a lot better too. Wow, big up Luke checking in from Greece.
Yeah, he's on
Have
holiday.
some, take a couple shots at Uzo for us.
Did you notice this? Did you? I don't know if you've noticed this. I think there's about two or three city YouTubers that are on holidays. These guys are eating money. These guys are guys. You other city YouTubers seem to be balling. I see your vacations. You guys are going on vacation and enjoying yourselves. Share me some of that money or give me some of that secret.
Martin was recently on vacation too.
Yeah, Martin.
Always checking him on vacation. What a trooper, man! What a trooper.
Yeah, big up to you, Luke, man. Go subscribe to Never Flower. I enjoy Luke's content. Luke is such a great fella, man, and I like
some Greek wine, some baklava, all that good stuff.
So Luke's singing things that can only get fish.
Can only get feta. Hey,
that's
dude, feta with olive oil.
So it was reserved. Okay, but says big up Steve, mate. Let me read a few comments. So look, for my side, right? I think Pep Guardiola loves football. We all know this, and he's obsessed with football. And multiple times, people say he's happy when the football is going well. He's happy when everything is going the right way. And as I said, last season, the football wasn't great. He looked very frustrated. There's a lot of memes you can come up with from last season where he's complaining, drinking a water bottle, slamming a bottle of water, slamming the crate of water. There was just too much in that backroom stuff. When the set pieces don't go well, he was pointing at the set piece coach saying he's not happy. I remember he kicked one of the seats. So I'm happy that he's happy. And I said a happy Pep is very dangerous because he has that energy and that hunger again. And in the press last season, he was not as energetic. He was just answering people in a certain way. You could tell that he's not very excited. So look, for me, I think it's the transfer news. He got the transfers he wanted. The tactical tweaks that are about to happen, he's excited. That's what we're going to talk about in the prediction again, telling people that calm down. There is no way in hell you can know that, just within one game, I want to see. Yeah, somebody asked me this. Kelps, I'm going to ask you. Somebody asked me during my stream this morning. It's like, Patrick, you and Kelkster promised us that when Pep Linders and Colo Torre come, the football will change. Kelkster, are people mad? I don't get it. Are people like, I don't get it. So you want to tell me that within one game, you want to see new football. When you've gone to work, when the new person comes to work with you, you don't see how good they are during the first day. You might see a glaze of what they will do, but you just see a sample, but you don't see the full sample of how good they are. So I don't get people. You're telling me that you expected just within the first game after Linders and Corotore came in last week. They did a few sections of training. You want to see the clock pressing. You want to see the fast football. You want to see this. Give it time. I think this is just people are so impatient. What do you think, Kelkster? So you and me were called out this morning on my stream saying you and Kelkster promised us that when Pep Linders and Corey come in, there will be good football. Like, this is the first game, and that's what team. That's what team.
He was just running the same system as he was running last at the end of the season. So I think that's going to also take time too. I mean, these players just got here. We don't even have all of them yet. Like, some of them are still coming back from injury. Like, relax. I think the most important thing is just getting them bedded in. And also, I don't think Pep's going to show his cards in the first game of a tournament. Like, he may be, Hamza, we got the chaos panel back. I think he's going to, I think he's slowly going to evolve the tactics, and that's fine. Like, I don't understand why people were flipping out yesterday. I was like, it's just the first game, and it was half the team. Like, chill. I think, you know what I think happened also? I think the Ryan Cherky stuff is, I think people were expecting him to come out like he did against Spain, against the team yesterday, and they were all disappointed that he didn't. And I was like, relax. It's his first game. Like, chill. Just give the guy some time. Rodri took a whole season. It might take Cherky a whole season. It's okay. Everybody just chill. Like, the reaction yesterday was blowing my mind. I don't know. I don't see why anybody had anything to complain about. Maybe they were just predicting an 8-0 or something, and so they got mad that it was only 2-0. Like, who cares?
Yeah, maybe
and relax.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the more goals people are going. Anyway, Martin, welcome, Martin.
Not even on screen.
No, we can still hear you. How you doing, Martin?
I'm good. How's everyone else?
I'm good.
Are we still having heart attacks?
No, I said it to Kelster that after this morning I made a very calm video and obviously somebody called me and Kelster out say that we promised them good football. So where is the good football? So I told him, I was like, this is just the first game. How can you? I don't know what people expected. I'm lost. The reasons why I had of my criticism was just saying, why are we playing Ryan Cherky as a first nine? That's good. That's a good enough thing to ask. And then I even asked, I was like, if we've got young midfielders, why are we still targeting into midfield? I thought we're going to get rid of that. We're going to have bombing four backs. Maybe that's why we need a right back. But the funny thing is, a lot of people this morning were saying me and Kelster promised them fast football, pressing football. So, Martin, people want fast football, pressing football after Pep Linders and Yara Torre just came in last week, which was like 5 days ago.
Everyone just showed up. Like,
I think you will get that. I just don't think you'll get that. You won't get that yesterday. It's first game back in like God knows what kind of heat and humidity. I spoke to a couple of people who were there. They said the heat was unbearable. So God knows what it was like for the players running around.
It's oppressive.
Did you all see, Luke, MCFC lads? Do you know he had to move? He was in the bottom tier and moved to the top tier to get shade. It was that bad. He moved views. So God knows what it's like for players who haven't played. Some of these haven't had a break. I don't know. I just think the reaction was way, way over the top. And I spoke to somebody else who's out there, not with the club, but with the club. I think Pep is taking this he's taking this as half serious, half pre-season. I think he's got his daughter on the bench. It's exactly what I was told. They're going out there. They're going to have a lot of R&R. They'll play the games, relaxation, bet on the golf course, and then get ready. If anyone thinking they were going out there to go full pal is totally wrong.
I want to win the trophy though. Like, I seriously want to win this trophy.
Yeah,
I don't want.
He's not going to show his tactics in the first game because then people can adjust to it. Like, I think he's going to build up to something.
Can I be devil's advocate? Can I give the other side? Because it's right to hear also the other side. Like, the other side, I would say that. Do you guys know about Al Widad?
I know nothing about them. I never heard of them until we.
Yeah, we did. We got education from that the Morocco team, and they won the trophy, and they were very strong and very.
Okay. They're not strong. They're not strong. So you see, the problem is you guys don't know. So I spoke to a Moroccan guy I know, and they struggled in their league. They finished third in the Moroccan league. They were that bad.
Well, you're the person who's saying that bad. Kels and me were told by a few people from Africa saying they're good.
Yeah, I heard they were one of the better clubs in Africa.
Okay, they didn't even win 50% of their games in Morocco. 50% in the Moroccan league, they've not won it. I think.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me that just because of that?
1 second.
Yesterday was underwhelming.
No, you have to look at it because think about these other people though who've come from. They've seen our team struggled the whole season, so they don't come with a positive energy. They come in there thinking, okay, they know the new guys. They're looking forward to these new guys like Cherky, right? They're not going to criticize them, but they look at this team and say, okay, we're watching you against Al Widad. We're seeing other teams getting slapped like Auckland. Okay, fair enough. There's a big difference. But that Moroccan team finished third in the Moroccan league. They've not won 50% of their games in Moroccan league, and they play more than 30. Yeah. This season, they're not that good. They're a bad team in Morocco. And if you don't believe me, go and research it. They got beaten in the league more than 20. I think the champions won more than 16, 20 points. They walked the league. Simple. So we're looking at the opponent that people expect. Listen, come on, you have to beat these opponents. Like, literally beat them. But fair enough, you won. The other side is you've won the game, but Al Widad is not a good team. They're a mediocre team. They're a mediocre team, very mediocre team.
So hang on, we got to beat them. We got to beat them 7-0 then.
So are you happy, Martin, with 2-0, winning 2-0 against a mediocre Moroccan team?
Yes.
There you are. So, but many fans will say that's not the.
No, Hamza, you'll notice Hamza, little bit of a change at the minute. You'll notice a lot in the fan base are now fighting back now because they're saying the reaction's way over the top.
I know.
A lot of people.
A lot of people, Hamza, are starting to come back now and say, no, it's getting out of hand now. The reactions.
No, but I'm just giving the other side.
So don't do that, Hamza. Don't do that,
I'm giving
Hamza.
the other side that Martin never knew. Kel, you never knew. You're making as
Hamza, Hamza, stop doing that. Stop doing that as though you know better on it.
No, but I'm giving you the background. You guys never knew about all that. Martin,
but I'm giving you the background on what Pep wants. Pep's not going full pelt in it.
No, but the key thing is I'm giving that two perspective. The good thing, you won the game 2-0.
Oh, so you're giving the true perspective. Okay,
I'm giving the 2 points of view. People saw a team that Awidad, let me tell you, Awidad is a poor team.
But people who came on the stream yesterday said that is a good team.
Who?
They like Don't Smoke came on yesterday. He's one of my friends. He's from South Africa. He said that they are not scrubs. That's what.
Okay, can you reset them now in the Moroccan league? Where did they finish? Go and check it.
You said they finished 3rd.
Yeah, there you are.
How did Real Madrid
finish 3rd?
The current champion.
Hamza, did Real Madrid win?
What's it? The current champion is called Berkane. The second best team.
We finished 3rd in the Premier League. Are we crap?
Huh?
We finished 3rd in the Premier League. Are we crap?
No, but we're Premier League, and with that, it's a completely different thing.
Did Real Madrid win yesterday?
Yeah, Madrid. Yeah, they didn't win.
Drew yesterday.
They drew.
Did they win?
They drew to a Saudi team.
So they drew to a Saudi team.
Okay, that's the difference.
Also, Dortmund.
That's the difference. 1 second. Let me tell you now. Martin is comparing.
He's going to tell me. He's going to tell me now that the Saudi league.
No, 1 second. You got to disrespect the Saudi league. Al Hilal have got top players.
Yes, I will disrespect it, Hamza.
No, Martin. Name me players that they've got. They've got Sergio Milan.
No, they've got old money-grabbing players.
They've got
old money-grabbing players.
1 second. No. But it doesn't matter. They're a good team. Martin, Al Hilal's not a bad team. Martin, Al Hilal would finish top 10 in the Premier League.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? No.
We're doing the Saudi League is one of the greatest leagues ever. That's why FIFA and UEFA take the piss out of them.
No. But you how dare you compare? Name me any player from Wydad.
Hamza, don't do this. Don't do this because
you don't know. You're just saying you don't do this, Martin. But name me one player from Wydad. You don't know them.
Amrabat's brother.
Okay, Gordon.
Amrabat.
The keeper. Yeah,
his brother. It's not Amrabat.
Yassine Bonu. Do you guys know Yassine Bonu? Moroccan keeper. One of the best keepers.
That's what Steve does.
João Cancelo. Alexander Mitrovic. Yeah, Mitrovic was one of the top scorers in the Premier League. He went to Al Hilal. You know Kalidou Koulibaly. Yeah, you know the likes of Sergio Milankovic. You know Renan Lodi left Atletico Madrid, a starting left back at Real Madrid. They have nearly 5, 6, 7 players who are good enough that can walk into the top 4 teams.
And they have very good Saudi players. And the Saudi Arabian players on their team are like starting 11 players for the national team.
Come on, man. People disrespect. They compare Al Hilal to Al Hilal. What did he say, Go?
I said the Saudi Arabian national team, they always make the World Cup, so they're not exactly a bunch of bums.
Al Hilal they're the champions of Asia.
But I don't get. Okay, so wait. No, Hamza, let me try. I want to understand.
And Real Madrid fan were pissed off with that one.
Yeah. So you brought this to the table.
I've already bottled the pen.
I don't understand the argument. I don't understand the debate.
The manager is Inzaghi.
Martin, I think the argument is we should have won 6-0 yesterday.
No, Hamza, I want an answer on you disrespecting the team we played yesterday. I was saying, why? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to say? What's the end goal of it? What's the end goal?
The end goal is Martin was compared Al Wydad to Al Hilal and said, "Oh, did you not see what Real Madrid did to go against that team in Saudi?" The difference is Al Hilal
But
is a big.
it's the mighty Real Madrid. It's the
They're
mighty Real
champions
Madrid.
of Asia. They've won
Apparently
12
they're crying
Champions League
for
in
a
India.
holding
Al
midfielder.
Hilal has got
so-
7 players that can walk into top 4 of the Premier League.
Where is that Rodri contract?
Who have?
extension? 'Cause,
Sorry, who have? Say that again. Who have?
Al Hilal.
Who?
Al Hilal. What do you think? Are you answering Kel's question or my question?
See, you just said they've got what 6, 7 players that walk into top 4 teams.
Yep.
Can you name them?
Yeah. Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Do not say Cancelo. Do not say.
What's that? No, okay. Mitrovic.
I'll help you because obviously I love this player.
Mitrovic.
They have Ruben Neves, don't they?
Ruben Neves,
I
Ruben
think
Neves,
he's
Ruben
good.
Neves.
Starts for Chelsea.
Why did he
Ruben
go
Neves,
there?
Mitrovic
yeah.
starts for Chelsea, yes or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Does Mitrovic
Who?
start for
Ruben
Chelsea?
Neves? Yeah.
Ruben Neves, did he start for Chelsea?
Yeah.
Sergio Milokovic starts for Chelsea.
Okay, look, I give you that. Ruben Neves
Why are
even
you
comes
using
to
Chelsea? Who cares about them?
no, but Hamza, I give you that. Ruben Neves even comes to City and causes a bit of competition in that midfield.
Absolutely.
But okay, but
No, he doesn't.
no,
No, he
but I want
doesn't.
I want
What
to
we
ask
He
you-
doing
wasn't last
here?
season.
What are
Ruben
we
Neves
doing here?
Ruben Neves is a baller. You
Ruben
can't.
Neves
Ruben
is
Neves
is a baller.
is good.
Ruben Neves is good. Let's be honest.
I rate
Let's
him.
be honest. We were all disappointed that he went to Saudi. Ruben Neves is a baller, regardless of the fact he walked.
Yeah, we were crying about it. We were like, we should have gotten him as a Rodri backup when he went to Saudi. Or,
No,
you
we-
know, that kind of player.
Good one because
Who?
he was just perfect. Ruben Neves.
Neves.
Ruben Neves was never. Oh my God! What are
He's
we
a
doing
good
here?
player, Martin.
We're
No, we were
we're
saying he
making
should be a
stuff
backup
up
for
here.
us.
Would you prefer?
Wait.
Okay, would you prefer Gundogan or Ruben Neves?
In
Neves.
I don't
2025.
understand
Now?
what we're doing.
Neves.
In
This is
2025.
this is the same people who were twerking for Douglas Luiz last January.
Nah,
What we doing?
Marcus Luiz is a
What
baller
we're asking
too.
we're doing is we're derailing the stream.
Man, okay, wait. Martin, you're telling me you don't think Ruben Neves
No,
is a
we're
baller?
not having genuine conversations here. We're not
It
having
is a
real
genuine conversation.
It's a genuine
Ruben
conversation.
Neves is a good football player. Ruben
Cancelo
Neves,
starts for teams in Premier League.
Of course.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably lower down.
Sergio Milokovic, does he start for teams in the
Yes.
Premier League? So many teams.
Oh,
Top 4.
so we've changed from top
He
4,
comes to Man
not
City,
top 4
starts
now.
for us.
Not top. No, he doesn't.
Wait. Can I ask you?
Milokovic starts for us.
Martin, can I ask you? Are you trying to tell me just because these players went to Saudi, you don't think they're good enough?
No. What I'm saying is, you're naming the players where right now we've got better players on.
Right now,
I-
but at the
I
time.
am even saying right
No,
now.
Kelsey, we've got to stop part last season. We've got to stop this going back to last season.
No. I'm
What
talking
is
about
this?
No. Ignore Kelp stuff for last season. I am saying.
Let's go back
bad
20
season
years
for
ago,
Martin.
shall we?
No.
Can I start
Martin.
talking Colin Bell? What are we doing here?
No, Martin, I'm saying it with
We need
chest
Alan for
live on
that.
stream
He takes us
as a
on
City
play.
fan. If Ruben Neves was to walk to that City dressing room, he's competing for the midfield place. He can actually.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's a baller.
No, he's
I'm
not.
sorry, he is a baller.
No,
Ruben
he's
Neves-
not. No, he's not.
Ruben Neves is a baller.
Ahead of who? Rodri, Reinders? What are we doing here?
Oh, he's a Rodri backup for
To
sure.
be honest with you,
Yeah.
you guys are talking for Reinders. I think Ruben Neves and Reinders are on the same level. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are just
Oh.
pointing
Neves
to
is a good
Reinders.
player, you know?
Yeah,
Martin,
Ruben Neves is a
Neves is a
baller.
good
Don't
player.
see him because he went to Saudi.
Martin, he would never have stayed at Wolves. He would have gone to a big club. I'm telling you now.
It's just
He
money.
orchestrates everything in midfield. He dominated Chouameni. Martin,
They
he
played,
dominated
Al-Hilal
Chouameni.
played very good.
Martin, imagine the name I'm giving you. Chouameni. Of
Well, that's Real
Madrid
Madrid's
would
whipping
dominate
boy.
with
Every
Neves.
time something goes wrong, it's
Oh.
Tchouaméni or Rodrigo's fault. Every time.
I'm-
Valverde misses a
I'm-
pen. Oh, it's Rodrigo's fault.
Nah. I'm sorry.
it's Tchouaméni's fault.
If Ruben Neves is 28 and if he shows up at City and stands next to Rodri, that's a strong midfield.
Hang on, where are we at here? I'm confused now because you've gone from Ruben Neves to Shemana. We're even at different clubs now. What are we doing here?
He's giving you an
Dominating
example. He's giving you an example. What was I about to say? Ruben Neves is so good at the point where he went to the Saudi League and still plays for Portugal. He still gets called for Portugal. He still comes in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
let's
a
move away.
stacked Portugal team to the point
Yeah.
where
Kalidou
Yao Neves is playing right
Koulibaly-
back.
Kalidou Koulibaly starts over Colwill
Of course.
and Chalobah. Yes or no?
Yeah, this is you see.
I love the players start for Chelsea. They
That's
walk
what I'm
in
His
the
saying.
back
This
line's
is-
kind of I don't
Look,
know.
Mitrovic
look.
starts ahead of Jackson. Martin.
Yeah.
Mitrovic
Did-
They
starts
kinda
did
ahead of
Chelsea-
overall them too.
So did Chelsea not get rid of Koulibaly?
No, Martin, we're giving you. Does Mitrovic start
No,
ahead
no.
of
No, you just said Koulibaly starts ahead of all these at Chelsea. Chelsea sold him.
Fact.
Chelsea
100%.
sold him. Hamza,
Yeah, but
Chelsea
that's-
sold him. Fact.
That
That is a mistake.
that was
Chelsea
also a
fans
wage
know
thing.
yeah.
No, it's
It was
not.
also
They
a
what we
wage
doing.
thing.
So you don't believe Kalidou Koulibaly starts for Chelsea?
No.
He was poor at Chelsea, but
So you believe
Better than
Chalobah
what they have.
and Go will start ahead of Koulibaly?
none of Chelsea's center backs are anything of note.
They're crap.
So Koulibaly is still so bad.
Wait, Steve, you are an outsider. Like, so obviously you're not City fan, you're a Newcastle fan. So
Yeah.
I want to get an opinion from the outside. If you had a choice, would you take Ruben Neves in your midfield as an option in Newcastle?
Yeah, of course. I would start him arguably over Joelinton.
Whoa.
It's
Over
true.
Joe Linton.
I don't know, Conway. Do people watch football?
Why is
Do you
everybody
watch-
down?
Bro,
I don't know.
people gotta realize about Joelinton. I think he's fantastic, but he was injured a lot of last
They never
season.
start 100%.
He missed a lot of games. So Neves, Tonali,
Neves
Bruno
to
G, the
Newcastle?
more attack-minded midfielder. That's an upgrade.
And does Mitrovic start ahead for Chelsea? Mitrovic as a
Yeah,
striker.
of course.
Easy.
Over
Walks in.
Jackson, yes.
Of course.
Jackson's getting benched. Sergio Milokovic. That guy's a
Mitrovic,
midfielder.
yeah,
Lazio.
he had like 20 Premier League goals his last
Yeah.
season. That guy's
This-
good.
Milinkovic-Savic.
On a
Milinkovic.
Fulham team that wasn't that good.
I would
Okay,
start. I would start Sergey over Joel again. I would say.
Okay. So, but the thing is this. Okay, so we've diverted to all this. I get it. Look. I'm with you on the team for Mr. But I want to ask one more time, and Hamza, I want a simple answer because I'm still stuck on this. What's the whole point of you bringing up the fact that that team finished third and then we only won by 2 points? What is your goal? Please don't go around the mountain. I just want you to go straight. Let's go straight to the
I'm
point.
saying you must understand some City fans who've come from a bad season and now I look at the team. They love that team was quite good, but they're looking, hold on, at that performance, we weren't happy. We weren't happy with that performance because that's a bad Moroccan third place team.
Who was playing centre back? Who was the centre back pairings?
It was Victor Reis.
Yeah.
Sorry. Who did he
It
just
was
say?
good. I liked
who
his
did he
back
just say?
yesterday.
Did he just say Foden?
No, he didn't say that. What about the back line? Who was in the like that back line? Have you ever seen it play together?
I guess with that they're gonna start using excuses that backline has never played together.
No,
Like that. I like your back pairing.
No. Let me give him context, Kelster. It's not even. It can be Giraffe FC or Glaze FC. Doesn't matter. They have played together longer than that backline we had. Even the defensive midfielder we had, the whole back of the five was new. So I'm saying that's
it
the reason
doesn't
why.
matter. Shame on you, even raise.
It's
You know how
not.
many fans will look at you and say, "Shame on you,
No,
Patrick."
it's not.
How
It's not.
dare you? One
It's a
second.
good point.
That was
It's
a
a good
great
point.
back pairing. What are you talking
Kel,
about? They
name me
complemented
one
each other
player that
so
you know
well.
from Al Wydad. Name me one player that plays for the Moroccan team from Al Wydad.
None
None
of
of
us
them
brother
play.
doesn't. He
Brother.
doesn't. He doesn't play for the Moroccan team.
None of them
doesn't
play
play.
for Morocco.
Yeah, but okay. What's your point? That's a team. It's a team game. Is played on the pitch.
You can't use the excuse of I can play whoever is in the backline for Man City. I should be confident to beat Al Wydad. Not using an excuse of they've never played together.
Okay, can I ask what scoreline?
Victor Reis was at 29
Okay,
One second.
what scoreline?
You know how much
What scoreline
for-
do you want? What scoreline do you want? What scoreline do you want? Because we want to.
Me,
win.
The thing is a little bit scared of Juventus. They smashed them 5-0.
Did you believe? Who believed it was a good
That
performance?
team was wide open though.
Who believed it was a good performance? Put your hand up.
I watched that game.
It was a good performance.
But
I
yesterday's
think
performance.
you guys played good. Yes, I would say so.
They defended really well. Can we ever give credit to the other team? I thought they defended really well.
This
And
is what I'm
these
trying
are
to get at
chances that we
Hamza.
missed
That the
them.
other team has
Look,
played
missed a
together for
chance. He
so
stuffed it
long.
right at the keeper. Marmouche missed a wide open chance too.
Yeah.
It happens. We
What
still
a
won the
miss.
game.
I don't know.
Why are we
What a miss.
complaining?
If you want to call Royal Rumble good defending, but no man, thought they were clotheslining us and headlocking us in the first half. My God.
Yeah, but that's what you're gonna get from these teams.
Yeah,
That's
that-
what,
Oh,
like, does that,
Hang on a
The
minute.
African
Doesn't make it
American
legal. Doesn't make it legal. Just 'cause
Oh,
you can,
Martin,
you know,
I know.
you're gonna get it.
I'm giving you the team credit, Martin, and you're getting mad at me? Wow.
Wait.
No.
I'm
not getting mad. I'm not getting mad. I didn't like. I thought they were a bit very dirty the first time.
Oh, Martin, have you ever watched the African Cup?
That's the risk versus reward. Some teams defend and they try to keep it very, very disciplined. Others try to, be a bit more aggressive. It's a risk. It is a risk.
It was a risk that paid off for them because they got away with it.
Do you want to know about the value of Al Witad players? All of them.
We don't.
Oh my God! What is this?
You're so guys. I've just researched it. You're the most shameless guys. Al Witad squad, the whole squad, is valued at £7 million. The whole squad.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't.
Nah, man. We don't care about the prices. This is football. Conway, can you bring a bit of sense? I don't care what the team's price is. That team has played together for so long, and the City team played together for the first time. Am I not getting through to you, Conway? Am I wrong to say that? Guys, do you think those guys are professional footballers? It's not that other team that Bayern played that some of them were part-timers working in the factory. Conway, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so Hamza says we have to be embarrassed of ourselves. Of course, our dad's team, his price is too low.
Yeah, Patrick, I totally agree with you, man. I think, I said it before the tournament. I think Al Ain, Casablanca, people are going to look at these teams and think, we should be smoking them comfortably. A lot of people got brainwashed. When they saw Bayern Munich beat Auckland City 10-0. They were expecting us to replicate that with Casablanca. I don't know why you would think that would happen when Casablanca are a North African team and people generally do not understand the level of talent a lot of these North African players have. They are technically gifted players. As that player that got substituted in the second half that was playing in the 10 position for them, I forget his name. In the first half, that guy was making a couple good passes. He's a very good technical footballer. I forgot his name. The manager of Al Witad yesterday, he did not sit down for 1 second. People are also forgetting that when you look at teams in South America, these North African teams, Asian teams, when they go to the Club World Cup, it means more to them than it does for the European clubs. Why?
It means
because the amount of money that they can get from such a tournament would help them way more than it would.
Also, opportunity, Conway. Some of the players are looking to get signed.
Want to make moves, and then
from an
they also want
opportunistic
to stick it to
standpoint
the
as well,
European teams.
what it would do for these clubs, it would do massive things to these guys. So that's why you see teams like Al Witad, you see what do you call it? I believe Inter Milan, who got to a Champions League final, drew 1-1 to was it Monterrey or something?
Monterrey,
yeah. They drew 1-1 to Inter Milan. You're seeing these teams actually fight on that pitch to actually get something from this game because they actually want to win the tournament and they believe that they can. The manager of Al Witad was so angry. Just look at his facial expression throughout the entire game. He did not sit down for 1 second. Pep Guardiola was on the bench chilling with his daughter. He could care less about the game, bro. Al Witad, manager, he's there the entire game, not sat down for 1 second telling these players, do this, do that. That's why they gave us a very good game yesterday. And I feel like sometimes you just have to remove your lens that's saying we should beat these guys comfortably 10-0 and say, you know what?
The opponent team. Just because they're coming from Africa.
The opponent team, these African teams. Do you know Mamelodi Sundowns, who I believe is a South African team, they won their first fixture 1-0. So these African teams, they're not to joke with, bro. They are not to joke with.
Who did they beat, Conway?
It doesn't matter who they beat, Hamza. They still won their game. They still won their game. My whole point is these African teams, they're going to fight to actually win this tournament. The South American teams, these guys, because it means so much to them, bro. The money that
do you know how much money they're receiving for this? We don't receive that in the African Cup.
Okay, Conway, I gave you the stats about Al Witad. They played 30 games.
Hamza, it doesn't matter about the
stats. They could not
even
win 50% of their games in Morocco.
Hey, knock it the fuck off. Hey, carry on.
Your soundboard must be like full at this point.
You know the thing is,
Okay, tell us the price. You know what, Hamza, I'm sorry. Tell us the price. Please tell us the price.
Huh?
Tell us the price. Tell us the value of the team. Tell us.
The value. He brought Monterrey.
The Sundowns value money.
Monterrey a well-known team like in Mexico. They got top players from Spain.
There are a lot of Mexicans in America too, so their
Canales.
fans show up and they're into it, especially in LA.
Martin, I've asked Hamza the price is going somewhere else.
One second. Listen. One second.
Hamza, I can pay you any money. You ask the normal guy that's getting drunk off his head right now in probably some next English pub. If you knew who Monterrey was, he will tell you he doesn't know who Monterrey was. And they got a 1-1 draw. They got a 1-1 draw from Inter Milan.
You said the team that Sergio Ramos
the value of their squad
against Inter.
What 70 million? No, 80 million. I've got it here. How with that is what 7 million.
What has the value of a squad got to do with anything? Genuine question.
Value of a squad is subjective
from Spain, from Argentina. Luis Campos, they signed him for 6.5 million. They got Sergio Canales, 6.5 million. These guys are signing.
Hamza, let me ask you a question. Hamza, let me ask you a question.
On loan from,
Hamza, let me ask you a question. Let's just look at what happened.
My friend is a Moroccan. I can call my friend live on Moroccan now.
Oh God.
Hamza. Wait, what happened last season? Hamza, one sec, bro. Do you know why the value of team doesn't matter? What happened last season? Who knocked Liverpool out of the FA Cup? Was it not Plymouth Argyle?
Yeah, thank you. I was about to come to that. I was about to come to that.
So you guys don't actually look at. You guys don't actually look at what a lot of these.
Nobody looks at football.
What league they're in, what competition they're in, what country they're in. When they go into such tournaments, it means way more than it means to us. Wigan beat us in the final in the same season they got relegated in.
Yeah, thank you.
They could
Hamza, do you know what you bought
relegated.
I'll tell you what it is, Hamza.
Are we going to look at the value of Wigan's team?
In my opinion, what I think you're a bit hurt about is that you're taking this tournament more serious than Pep Guardiola, and I think you're a bit butthurt about it. I think you're a bit butthurt because you're taking this more serious than Pep.
And we won, by the way. Hamza's.
No, I know that.
I think this is the part when you see Pep chilling with his daughter on the bench, and he's like having swigs of water, and he's just chilling away, and he's playing the reserve back line and a couple of kids, and I think many thought we were going out first team 11, game in, game out, rocking everyone and playing. We were never going to do that. Pep warned you going out what this was.
And just to contrast that with Juventus, who blew the hell out of Al Ain, bro, their manager is not guaranteed to stay, Igor Tudor. A lot of those players might be sold by Juventus. So they had to point to prove, even if it's against Al Ain, personally, all those players and the manager had to prove last night and following games that they deserve to stay at Juventus. So they're going to take it a lot more seriously than Manchester City, even though you do have some new additions who want to prove themselves as well. So that's the other big difference.
But
I think we will take it seriously, just not in game one.
Just admit
you've had a howler, bro. Just admit you had a howler, bro.
No. You guys are not understanding why.
You've had a stinker.
Many fans don't believe they had a good performance against a third place team in Morocco.
You untrained had a stinker.
You guys. Your talks. I'm honest. I listen to both sides, but I don't bash the other side because I'm listening to them. They weren't happy. Why are they not happy? I knew the background of this team, but I didn't want to say it because rivals would have heard. The Moroccan guy said, they're a crap team you're playing. I said, how? They've got 3 champions. He goes, they're crap in Morocco. I live in Morocco. Yeah. I can call the guy live now to prove it that they're not that good.
I'll give you the
sense. Always saying that how they took it seriously and all this stuff.
They did.
Hamza, Go.
Full screen.
Yeah, go. There you are.
Okay.
Go. Yes.
Are you gonna call the guy? Oh God.
Yeah, please go. Because and then we move on from this. And also, please go.
I'm waiting.
I can't hear it dial. I can't hear the dial. What's happening? Are you out of credit?
You turn it on the speaker, Hamza.
Yeah. 1 second.
This man is generational.
Patrick, one thing, I'm waiting for 26th of June right now. You know what I mean?
Are you?
I need a revenge on that one.
Yeah, I'm also going to take it seriously. I want Juventus to be smacked because what Juventus did to us, a shit Juventus team did to us. I felt so
I need on blood, man.
Why are you coaching him? Why are you coaching him? Martin,
We're
this guy
coming
is
for
speaking to him with
revenge.
the mic turned off. Why are you coaching him? Why are you
Like
coaching
Mo
him?
Salah, we did for revenge.
No, why did you coach him? Why did you coach him before?
No,
He
no, I
said-
have to call thing, man, because I'm saying he's live. Abdi,
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
I want to ask you.
Yes, brother.
You're more near the microphone.
Al Widad, yeah? You told me Al Widad is a shit team in Morocco, yeah?
100%, brother.
Okay. How good are they last season? How bad are they? How good are they?
With that,
Yeah. The one Manchester City played.
Put the volume up. We can't hear. Put the volume up. Put it next to the speaker.
Once again. Go on.
they are not the best, brother. Casablanca, there are many teams in. I'm actually wondering how they were drawn against Manchester City, one of the best teams in the world. Forget about Europe. Not the best. They're really doing good now. No, they're really playing at a good level, but definitely not the best team in Morocco.
They're not the best. So you told me they finished third in the league, in Moroccan league. Do people in Morocco think they are good, quite good? They're very good, like in the Man City. Should we have beaten them more than 2?
With the Man City should have thrashed them, brother, at least 4. Because Man City is coming off of a bad season. Getting a team like with that, brother, you should really do so much more damage than 2-0. They're not even the best in Morocco.
Thank you, brother. I'll call you later about this.
Somebody been smoking and drinking. Somebody been smoking and drinking. Somebody been smoking and drinking.
That's your cousin. That was your cousin who was on the space. Hang on. That's your cousin who was on the space about a month ago. You lying little sod. You lying little sod.
I'm so alive.
That's your cousin.
Fight back.
That is your cousin, you absolute fraud. You absolute fraud. You absolute fraud. You are a fraud.
You do anything not to accept it. You're so shameless, these guys. So shameless. Even calling my friend Morocco.
Nah, wait. Big up Hamza. Big up for the.
That's not your friend. That is your cousin. Me and Conway were in the exact. No, I'll explain. I did a space 2 months ago. Me and Conway was in it. That was the and he went, I've got my cousin here in my room with me. Exact same voice appeared. Do not tell me that was that your cousin? Yes or no?
That was my cousin, 100%. That was my cousin.
You are 100% lying. You are lying now.
I can call my cousin separate phones.
No, wait. Give me a minute. Let me read this super chat. It says Uncle Pat and Kel. Just because
That's right. Embrace it.
This is funny. So since I just turned 37, now I'm Uncle Pat. Okay, says Uncle Pat and Kel. Greetings. Why does Pep play his versatile striker in a creative midfield role and his creative midfield as a false 9?
That's my question as well.
Yeah, do you want to answer that, Kelster? Because Pep Guardiola yesterday was telling
Pep does this all the time. He plays players out of position, but I don't think that's going to be the formation when Holland plays. So I don't know. I think he's just trying to figure out how to put people in because we do have 2 players for 2 positions. Like,
do you remember what Carl told us?
They're both going to be.
What Carl told us, Kelster? Carl said maybe he's trying to teach what's his name? Turkey how to press. Yeah, how to press.
Yeah, this is that was his first game. Like everybody needs to relax. What's happened?
The meltdown has gone way over the top over this. It's way. This is like 1 winning 14 levels of meltdown. I seriously do not understand.
For a game that we won.
I'll be honest with you. It's a bit embarrassing at the minute. It's a bit embarrassing. It really is. Said it yesterday. Is this what we've become as a fan base? Is this what we are now?
If you drew a loss to them, I could understand it, but you won the game by 2 goals.
Oh, trust me, Steve. This fan base has
going to anything bad to say, and I'm negative about everything, and I had nothing bad to say about the game.
That's very true.
I think it's
look at my tweets. I didn't say anything bad.
PTSD.
Jarvis, go ahead, Jarvis.
I think it's like the 1 week in 13 is like PTSD. You know that one. You know you're feeling on that season, and then you know it's PTSD. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But sometimes you know, like me, I get over it. Just try to erase the memory. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man.
You know, we should
Caldoon said, turn the page. Caldoon said, turn the page. The game was all right. Thought Sabio was a lot better than what he has been. Foden was good. a lot more
Wait, can I
refreshed.
ask you something,
Johnny
Martin?
Reinders, wow.
Martin, wait, I have a
Reinders,
question for
very
Martin.
good.
No, Martin, I have a
There's
question
a
for
player that
you.
still hasn't been mentioned, by the
Yeah,
way.
Martin, I have a question for you, and I don't want to forget this. And the
Jeremy
panel
Doku,
can join
good
after
game.
Martin. So, Martin, I thought that Doku had a better game than Savio, but everybody
I
says
agree.
Savio had a better game than Doku. I'm
I thought
confused.
Doku was better than Savio.
Thought Doku was all right. Yeah, I thought he was much better. I thought the set pieces were far better than they've been.
Thank
There was,
you very
for
much.
me, there was a lot of positives. There was a lot of positives in that. I don't know. The word changes. You saw a lot of conversations between Pep Linders and Pep Guardiola. Colo Torre being involved.
Yeah,
There was a
something we didn't see.
lot more. This is very different at the minute. People are expecting, you know, we're getting so daft. It's Cherky's crap after 60 minutes. How come we're doing this? Foden won't pass the ball to Cherky. It's the agendas are so wild at the minute. It's unbearable.
I think French Twitter
We won the
is coming
game.
out.
Victor Hayes did really well apart from that ball spin, which I think any player would struggle with. The only one I thought looked a little bit under par was probably O'Reilly more than Rico. Thought O'Reilly looked a little bit way out of sorts yesterday.
Wait, why is everybody saying he's already got cooked yesterday? That's what people keep saying. I didn't think
Because he did, Pat. He got bullied a lot. He got, for someone who's 6 foot on, he shouldn't be getting bullied off the ball.
Yeah, he had that big guy Amrabat on his side, didn't it? So.
Bro, that guy is strong,
So
man.
I did him a little bit.
Yeah,
But to be fair, it's not his position. He's not. The thing is, we went in yesterday. There was no 8 in order, and Pep's already said the next game I'm making 10 changes. That tells you everything you need to know.
Our 10 changes, no, like we go top elite players. I none. We don't none of the players.
Okay, so on that note, this is a nice segue to the next topic. There we go.
By the way, Patrick, before you move on,
about the next game, I think you need to put a little bit main 11 for warm up, and then take it seriously on the review.
Before you go to the next game, I just want to say you guys are talking about all the outfield players. It's crazy the fact that no one mentioned Edison. We should be talking about positives of the game.
It's all right. Edison,
you know what?
Thank you, Patrick. Edison, who by the way delivered a captain's performance, still had the captain's armband, even with the likes of Haaland, who are part of the captaincy group. When they came on the team and Roger came on the team, he still had the captain's armband for the entirety of the whole game, delivered a captain's performance. You look at the game where Victor Reis made a mistake. There were a couple times where our backline fell asleep and Widad actually cut us through open. Who was there? Edison made a couple good saves, knew when to actually come out the penalty box. I thought yesterday he was absolutely brilliant. And I just hope and pray that Hugo Viana, they were watching the game and saying, yo, this guy cannot leave the football club. Please, man, I pray every day that this guy doesn't leave my football club. But yeah, let's go about the next game. Big up to Edison, man.
Before I say something, can I drop something that I want you to guys keep an eye? Martin's going to hate me for this.
Yeah, go ahead, drop.
And this is true, yeah? There's a guy called Savio, yeah? I did a lot of research on him. I've got statistics on him, Martin.
Wait, yeah? Savio from Man City or another Savio?
Man City. Remember he cut in, yeah?
Here we go.
As if we don't know Savio.
You remember I told you that he's got a problem. He turned in and literally he shot towards the keeper. And any other game, yeah, no other keeper parries that. There's nowhere keeper parries that. No chance. Good keeper doesn't parry that. He straight to the keeper. That guy has got the worst conversion rate, did you know, as a winger in the whole of Europe. Compared to any winger in Europe. He's got 2.3%. He has one.
Wait, Hamza, what's Lamine Yamal's conversion rate?
I was shocked.
What's Lamine Yamal's conversion rate?
I mean, he's mad. Bro, top conversion. Saka's got 38%. He's got 2.
No, what about Yamal?
Lamine Yamal. Let me
Can you search it, please? I was just searching that. Guys, our next segue obviously is lineup prediction for the next City game. But let me just ask Steve. Steve, how is that game going? The Club World Cup one. I'm not watching it.
Porto have a penalty.
Got a pen.
Porto have a pen.
Wait, who are Porto playing?
Inter Miami.
Messi. They're playing Messi.
Inter Messi, man.
I'm a Benfica fan too, so I don't like Porto at all.
Can I say something about Inter? Their kids are smoking. I'm sorry, the training kits, the hoodies, everything is just top class. Do you know what? A lot of people be saying this Patrick guy is glazing.
By the way, Patrick, when you said Inter there, I thought you were talking about Inter Milan. Can we just call Inter Miami FC?
Okay, Miami. Okay, Miami.
Yeah, like
Miami.
let's just call it Miami.
Messi
Miami.
FC.
It used to be Alex Galaxy who had these jerseys that were looking good, but Inter Miami has put top level. The jerseys, everything is just lovely. I like it. They're marketing very well. Yeah, they're unique. And I'm gonna get I'll shamelessly get the Messi hoodie before I get my own team's hoodie. Big up to all of you guys. But guys, don't forget during this Club World Cup. Oh, by the way, Martin.
The Minion Bounce got better conversion rate than Mo Salah. Wow.
You just say you're getting Inter Milan shirt for a City one. You just trying to trigger me.
Miami.
You trying to trigger me.
It's in Miami.
It doesn't matter if it's Inter over the hill. You shouldn't be getting any other shirt before the City one.
Martin, I have 3 City kits coming on. So, but I wanted to ask you something, Martin. Something else.
Show me Kyle Walker one. Show him that Kyle Walker one.
I did, but Martin, I want to ask you something. Have you seen the kit I'm wearing? Martin, have you seen the kit I'm wearing? The one I'm wearing right now.
Yes.
I think you see it.
Yeah.
Dub says he hates it. I was shocked. This morning I was with Dub.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I get it. I'm not. Listen, I'm not that superstitious. Just because
Martin, that was a kit that we won at Wembley with Paul Dicker. Come on.
No, I was there. I was there, Hamza. I was there, Hamza. I was there, mate. 16 years old.
There it is.
There is the Martin one he's talking about.
Because Hamza just told me, Martin, that was the kit we won in '99 at Wembley. He just told me that.
No way he said that one.
Hamza just told me that. Like I didn't know.
For the whole stream.
Like I didn't know.
Everyone watching.
No, Jerry. I'm not They swapped the Walker one for Messi. Now, man, the Inter Miami jerseys are good. I'm sorry, they're just good for you to wear. I mean, like they feel good. Anyway, let's move on.
Hamza, tell me about that shirt in '99 because I don't know anything about it. What was that shirt in '99 all about? What happened?
It's like that. It's got brothers.
Something special happened in '99. I don't know. I've only been a City fan since 2010.
No, but I'm just trying to remind you. A lot of people forgot.
Somebody in the comments says Martin needs a white dad top.
I think Hamza needs one.
Me.
Okay.
I only wear 2 tops. City home, City away.
Do you know what's another Man City top that I love and I would like to get? Do you know the black one? It's a classic one, the brother, but it's black. I don't know if you guys are
the clean black away.
Probably owns it.
It's
kind of a scam artist.
What black one?
Bear me for a minute. I have it.
They got in on the website, but I don't think they sell it on the shop yet.
Yeah, we never wore it. We never actually officially wore that.
I just think it's a nice kit. I just love it. I was
the black kit that we wore.
No, the one you mean. We never officially wore that when it was brother.
The black kit that we wore in 13-14 and the one that I got as my profile picture.
No, I know the one he means. He's the one that they sell in the club shop. It's not an official.
It's not
what we ever wore.
Yeah, it's custom made.
It was never a match. It wasn't a match worn shirt.
I'm telling you guys, this is
custom made. It's custom made.
That is nice.
Hamza, Pat, we never wore it. We never wore it as a match shirt.
But I still want it.
No, you can. I'm just saying it was never worn by the team, though.
But yeah, imagine, and it's expensive, by the way. I see it's more expensive than others.
Yeah, it's a custom made one. It was custom made.
It is smooth. It is smooth. I also like this one over here. Where is it?
The nicest one was the 93 to 95 away kit. That was the nicest one.
Yeah, this kit is lovely.
The one we won away at Blackburn when we beat them 3-2 on Monday night in the pouring rain.
Yeah, such a nice top.
That's a dull kit, man. In fact, we've got one of the worst kit makers.
The purple, that purple.
Yeah, our kit makers. Shame on our kit makers. Shame on the.
I love this one.
We don't have an iron man. We don't have a person who can iron our clothes. Yeah. Shame on this.
What kit? Hang on, Hamza. What kit you on about here?
Our kits are normally bad. I think our kit is.
Martin, do you know the bubble one, the green and the bubble one?
The blue and the white one. Who likes it here? Who likes the kit? Who likes it?
Likes what? What kit? Give me a year.
The next season one. The white.
It's amazing. It's good. Even the white one is good.
Oh, next season black kit is sick. I can't pick whose name I want on the back of it.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that you don't like the new black kit that we're getting?
The blue kick is bad.
It's good. It's not bad. It's decent.
The blue
Blue
kit,
one or the black one?
Which one? Home
the
kit?
blue kit that we wore
The home
yesterday is
kit.
better than last season's kit. The last season's blue kit is one of the worst blue kits.
Hamza, which kit you on about? I'm
The white one was got. They couldn't even iron it properly.
Oh, yeah.
That cost.
Oh, you
That
mean
was embarrassing in
sorry?
the pictures. It's all wrinkled.
So
That
you
was
mean
bad.
this season's home kit with the white sash?
I don't
That
like.
So
kit
it's a
looks
blue
really
kit.
good on
So
our
it's a
new
blue.
players.
I know you're confused when you
that's
said
all
white
right.
kit. You
The
confused me.
blue and it's got
White
white
sash.
middle, is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that
one.
looked the pictures. It looked terrible because they were all wrinkled.
Oh, they didn't
Look at all
iron
these
the
fucking
shirt,
wrinkles
man.
on
They
there.
didn't
What are you
iron
doing?
it.
But on the players yesterday, it looks so good.
I actually
I'm like, I
like
gotta
it.
try it
It
now.
looks really good on.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. The kid.
Really?
That shit looked really nice on Tijani
It,
Rangers.
it looks
I'll say
better than
that.
last year's. Last year's, I didn't like last year's. Last season's. I didn't like last
Did you not like the 0161 one? Did you not like the 0161 one?
I
Which
like
one?
everything except the 0161 part. Like the shirt itself was the color was beautiful.
Yeah, but Kels said
Martin,
the
the
016 one is because it's the Manchester Post telephone.
Yeah, but
code.
Martin, the neck was
I
horrible.
know that.
Have you seen the neck on that one? It was only looking good for the players, but when you wear it, the neck was not great.
No, what City are doing is Puma are doing kits that are related to Manchester.
Yeah, I know.
So
Even the
the
white
third
one.
kit now, Ray. You had the Hacienda one. You got the 016 one. They're trying to
The
make it
Hacienda
so
one is
it's,
one of my favorites.
you know.
The Hacienda
so-
one is
so
one of my
it's
favorite ones of all
Manchester.
time. I love the Hacienda one.
Yeah, but big up to those kids, man. Those kids are lovely. Big up.
this
I'm
one's
loving
way
The
better
treble
than last
kit
year.
was fucking
I'm
I don't
actually
know
loving.
why.
better than what?
I think I will buy this kit and the Club World Cup, the white and the the
Black,
white
red.
kit.
The white one is
yeah,
great,
that
also,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah, that one is all right. That one is all
Yeah,
right.
that one's not
I
too
will
bad.
buy
I
it.
need
white-
to see it on the
The
players
white one's
first.
good.
Oh,
The
that's
white
a
one's
good
good.
one.
The
I
white
like
one
that
is good.
It's
I
from
will
the,
buy that
it's
one
from
and
the
the home
70s.
kit.
That white one
Yeah.
with the sash is originally from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that one now.
Also, during
I
the
gotta
David
figure out whose name to
Silva,
put on the
David
back
Silva
now.
and Yaya Toure, we also wore it once. The white one with this. with
Yeah,
the
it's
strap.
it's the third time we've done that pattern. We did it in the
Yeah.
70s for the David Silva Yaya team and all that, and Wayne Bridge, and then now for the Club World Cup.
I want them to redo the one with the blue the white shirt with the blue and the dark blue.
Exactly, Steve.
Dude, I
The Colin
love
Bell
that
Mike
one.
Summerby kit.
He
Colin
says
Bell Mike Summerby.
I'm absolutely getting the old black kit. I think that black kit is gonna sell out. It's just too smooth to not sell out. I think it's that too good for it to not sell
But
out.
this season, black kit.
Yeah, this season's black kit. I think it's gonna sell out. I think there's no way it doesn't sell out because everybody wants it. Everybody's waiting for it, and you better pre-order. But anyway, let's move on to the prediction for the next City match. He said there's gonna be 10 changes. Obviously, I'm gonna bring the lineup. I love doing these lineup things because that's what I have. I'm one of those. I'm actually one of those sad people who just enjoys doing lineups. So it is what it is. You can sue me if you don't like doing lineups, but it is what it is. Yeah, David. So since he says there's gonna be 10 changes, that's infield players, isn't it? Does that include Edison?
Yep. You play Ortega next game. Ortega plays.
Or do you just
Nah,
play
play the third guy.
Ortega
Nah, but-
plays. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ortega will start. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but that
100%
wouldn't
Ortega.
that be also disingenuous that you're trying to play the new third guy over Ortega? It's the same example I gave about Nico Gonzalez.
No. But Patrick, you're forgetting. Pep said everyone will play. Everyone will play. So by everyone, that's including the goalkeepers now.
Yeah. And you're still going to miss players
Ortega
out.
will play.
You're still going to have some players who miss out because we've taken 27 players.
Okay, so basically now it's going to be Ortega and go, isn't it? So we agree on that.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
saying Ortega.
No, I actually think the 10 changes will be outfield.
Or do you
No,
think he's going to stick to the keeper?
Well, would you
I think
play
he'll keep
Ortega in this
Ederson in.
game or Juventus? I'd rather play him in this game than the Juventus game. I'd rather see Ederson in the Juventus game.
Yeah. Just put Ortega for this one, man.
Okay,
I don't.
Ortega
That's
going
what I mean,
lineup.
Kels.
It's our
I don't
lineup.
think Pep sat there going, get a win here, draw there. I don't think he's not looking at this like the Champions League.
Can I give you a statistic about Al Ain, the opponents we're gonna play?
Let's do the lineup, Hamza, man. Let's do the lineup. Let's do the lineup.
I'm gonna give you the fun
No,
of
you
it.
cannot.
No, let's do the lineup, man.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
You guys are so scared. Martin, you cannot come up with excuses.
Ortega and keeper. Yes, just put it.
I'm coming up with
Ortega,
excuses.
man.
Hamza, I told you exactly as I told you. I couldn't give a flying damn if we win this competition. I don't care.
Okay, let me just say quickly before we start. Al Ain finished 5th place in United Arab Emirates. 5th place. Yeah? They got knocked out in the quarterfinal, in the President Cup and the League Cup.
All right, big up UAE, man. Big up UAE.
Yeah?
No, are we garbage then, basically?
I don't want to hear.
I guess we're crap.
We don't want to hear excuses. Because Martin said he doesn't care. Whatever it, if we lose against Al Ain, Martin doesn't care.
Hamza, we're not gonna lose, man. We're not gonna lose.
We're not going to lose. I don't know what you want anymore. What do you want me to do?
No.
Right back, Nunes.
5th place in UAE. Kel, what is the expectation?
Wait, let's do the lineup. Bro.
Hamza, just before we move on to the lineup, I need to do this. Just very one quick question. Hamza, did you celebrate the Community Shield?
Me, yes. 100%.
You're absolutely shameless.
Oh my God. You celebrated that one?
Oh my God, they're that bad.
This guy is shameless. He's still looking at that, and we're
You are
both going to line up.
so shameless that he celebrated the Community Shield when last season he said it was a dinner plate. What are we doing here?
Really?
We're going to post some evidence.
Wait, let's do the lineup. Let's do the lineup. Let's do the lineup.
No, we'll talk about this team. I'll tell you about the stats about this team. What's we doing?
No, we're talking about our lineup.
We don't want the stats from this team. We'll give you
lineup. Okay,
so
left back is going to be Ait Nouri.
Yeah, Nunes and Ait Nouri as the fullbacks. Yeah,
Nunes and Ait Nouri will be fullbacks. I think it'll be Gavardio.
Oh, I think it's going to be a Kanji and Husanov.
Can I say something though? Can I say something?
And Yashko more time. It's
yeah,
fine.
can I say something?
Especially Yashko can use the rest.
Can we do an apology to Nunes, please? People have to apologize because a lot of people give this guy a bad rap. They abused him. Apologize because this guy, when he came on in the last game, he looked more of a settled right back than anybody. So apologies.
He was on for 5 minutes. Quit glazing.
Let me double glaze because. Look at that.
Yeah,
Conrad Glazes
donut going on over here.
That's what I'm saying. Now Conrad Glazes, Edison, mine is going to be Nunes and Doku.
What do you mean? It's not glazing. It's called supporting your players.
Okay. Can I ask something? I'm going to ask Martin. Martin, were you surprised that Nori did not touch the pitch in the last game?
No, because I think he's just going to rotate them. I'm not surprised anyone doesn't play. I think he's just going to rotate them. I don't think you're going to get a set 11.
I think we're overthinking this too. In these first 2 games, like
I don't think
this is when you want to rotate.
Yeah, you're not going to get a set 11. People are wanting. We're not going to get a set 11. He's going to rotate around.
Akanji, Husanov as your centre backs.
You don't think it's
I agree. That's what I said.
Husanov and Akanji.
Husanov is definitely going to play as a right center.
Husanov definitely need to play.
Yeah,
well, we don't know if he's definitely going to play.
I think
we don't know if he's definitely going to play because we have got 7 centre backs.
Kusanov will play.
I think he'll start, but someone else could sub on.
I could put my whole life on the line that Kusanov's going to play next game.
Wait, what about John Stones?
Imagine Stones and Kusanov.
Wait, Conway, you might be right.
Conway, like
you
that
might
too.
You know what, Conway, you might be right. It might be a.
I like that better. I like that better. Yeah, put Stones in.
I think it's
I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you guys.
Akanji can substitute.
I've got the lineup for next games already. You might as well just let me do the whole lineup.
I like that. I just didn't know if Stones was healthy enough because I still don't even know what his injury was. He just disappeared in February. We never seen him.
You say you've already seen the lineup for the next game.
I've got. Let me. Okay, put Akanji next to Kusanov. I'll tell you what the midfield is.
Wait, you want Kusanov next to Akanji?
Yeah, Akanji, Kusanov as the 2 centre backs. Yeah.
Okay. What about John
Wow,
Stones?
maybe it's ITK Conway. I think he's upstaging you and Mateus.
I'm telling you guys, this is the insider information I'm giving you. The midfield's going to be Nico G.
Man said inside information, you know.
Nico G.
Stones.
You guys, who's calling you from inside? Is it Calvin Phillips?
When listen, when I'm gonna be right, I just want my flowers in it. I just want my flowers.
All right, okay. Nico Gonzalez is gonna be the DM. And then I actually have a shot pick here.
And then put Ilkay Gundogan there as well. Put Ilkay.
No, I'm saying put Bernardo.
No. Bernardo's gonna be in the team, but he won't be there. Put Ilkay there as well.
No, don't tell me you're playing right wing Bernardo.
No. I'm going a 4-2-3-1 formation. I don't know why you have 4-3-3.
Well, Nick, I'm putting Echeverri in too.
Yeah. Put Gundogan next to Nico G.
Actually, to be fair, Gundo does play. I think he looked the best last season next to Nico G. So
I'm very reluctant to put Gundo on. I don't know why my heart just doesn't want to
just do it. Just do it, Patrick. I'm telling you, Gundogan will start next game. 100,000,000% he will start next game. I'm telling you.
Wait, is there any other midfielders we can start?
Just do it, Patrick.
Bernardo, you could start.
Patrick, just do it.
Okay, I'll do it. But I just want to see Bernardo as an 8.
I think Bernardo. I mean, I'm going against what I just said earlier. It's like I could see him starting, but I could also see him resting just because he was in the Nations League final.
Yep.
I could see Pep giving him one more game, but
okay,
I think 100% Bernardo starting the Juventus game.
I'm gonna give you the other.
Martin is saying well, there's no team that's been decided yet, Conway.
No, I'm telling you guys that I know.
Conway's getting at the sources.
You know what?
Conway's the new ITK.
You know what? I'm gonna leave you with this team, and if this team doesn't work, I want you to come on the.
Okay, let me give you 100%, Patrick. I agree. Let me give you the front four now.
Big up my Gando, man.
Put Bernardo Silva on the right.
Ugh. No, I think it's
Bernardo's right, man.
Just
rest Bernardo.
I need Bernardo Silva.
Rest him, yeah. I'd rather
rest our captain, man. Rest our captain.
This is stinking already, you know. This is starting to stink.
No, Bernardo ever again as a winger.
Why are you getting? No, honestly, why are you getting triggered by the 11? Why are you getting triggered?
Let me give you the rest of the players. Let me give you.
Bernardo this game, man.
I think Bob on the right wing.
Nah, this is fantasy. Martin, this is the fantasy.
No. You gotta let me land.
Bob on the right wing.
Yeah, let Conway land.
Okay,
let me land. Just let me do this team. Yeah, put Oscar Bob in the 10.
This is fantasy.
No, Echeverri in the 10.
And then put Echeverri on the other side.
What's going on? I'm getting.
No. You gotta let me land. You gotta see the vision. Just give me 1 sec.
The vision.
And please tell me
Holland. And then put Erling up front.
Did no one notice what? By the way, you know, I've heard all this criticism.
You see this team now, Martin. Just give me 1 sec. You see this team now, yeah. Echeverri being on the left hand side, he's gonna come inside anyway. Pause, because Nuri is gonna be your guy that's gonna come up, hold the width on the left hand side. Because we all know he's an attacking fullback. So when Nuri is there, Echeverri comes inside along with Oscar Bob. Bernardo Silva can drop deep, allowing Gundo to come forward. Haaland's gonna be the main guy up top. Nunes can come from the right hand side. This is one hell of a team. Tell me I'm lying, guys.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
No, what's more?
Is it not 11? Is it not 11 changes? Perhaps that time.
Patrick,
this is the entire 11 has to be changed. If this is not the 11 in the next game, I will go mad. If this is not the 11 in the next game, I'll go mad.
The only change I would make is I would bench Bernardo.
Say, come on, this is what causes meltdowns. This is what causes meltdowns.
Martin, I do not want to see a single player that started against Wydad FC to start against Al Ain. I do not want to see it.
There's a comment here.
I think Ryan Turkey will be the one who does, because
Ryan just completed the entire game. I do not want to see him play a single minute.
Do you want to read this comment, Kelster?
Can't wait. Try this out on FIFA to see if it works.
I did, and it did work. I beat the team 10-0. This is the team.
Oh my god!
Getting exposed like Hamza.
This is the team that's gonna win that game against Al Ain. 11 changes out of the 11. This is the team right here, guys.
Is this the team that Calvin Phillips texts you or Jack Grealish?
When this is gonna when the lineup's announced and I get the lineup 100% right, everyone here has to say, "Yo, Apologies to Conway. He was right. That's all I want to hear.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And if you get it wrong, Conway, hang on. If you owe us, if you get this 11 wrong, you owe every single person on the stream 100 quid.
Yeah.
Oh crap, man.
Wait, what? Say that again, Jarvis. I didn't hear you.
No, let me give you more better. Put Stone on replay.
Adam's gonna rush on to get him.
You are such a
friend right now. He's not missing out on that bet.
You know what, Conway? I'm gonna keep this, and you know what? I'm going to write this on. I'm gonna put this on Twitter and say this is picked by Conway, and Conway says this is the lineup.
How much do you want to bet Bernardo's not playing? Bernardo's
wait. Hamza, one sec. Yeah, the only thing that you need to edit.
I would sub Bernardo out and put
wait,
Turkey
let me just say
in.
this. The
And
only
then
thing that
Oscar
you need
Bob
to
right
edit.
wing Turkey 10.
Wait, the only thing that you need to edit, Patrick, you see where you wrote 10 changes next game? It's not 10, it's going to be 11 changes. The whole team's changed. So just put 11 instead of 10. And then you can at me on Twitter, say this is my team. And that's going to be the lineup against Al Ain.
Conway, you don't think Stone will be in the game or next game? Or will be in the
we don't need to rush John Stones right now. We don't need to rush him.
Don't forget Jack Grealish or Calvin Phillips text this guy, so he knows he's from the source.
Yeah.
How is Calvin Phillips getting the info? He's not even on the team anymore. He got stripped of his number. Dignity. Calvin Phillips. Why do you think Tijani Reinders is wearing the number 4? It's not like it was just sitting there open. They had to physically remove it from Calvin Phillips. Why would give him the number 4? I don't get.
He is a goated super chat pickup. So if you can't support the channel of your wallet, please like the video, guys. It's free and helps a lot. Road to 5K. Enjoy the chaos and reaction that it takes. You see, that's right though. You're still stingy on likes. Even this morning when we were Daps.
Where's Adam? We need Adam to financially support this channel again.
Yeah, what is that?
There he is. He heard Conway talking about money and he came running.
Do you know what's funny? Daps was saying the same thing this morning.
Adam's going to the group chat being like, Conway, I want that 100 quid.
I know. You know what, Kelster? Even Daps was saying it this morning. Ever since the Club World Cup came back and it's free on DAZN, the people are not dropping likes anymore. But last week, you were getting like 500 likes. You were just getting likes out of nowhere. So people have become selfish now because DAZN is showing them.
I think it's because it's summertime and people probably just aren't at home. They're listening on their phones. They're being lackadaisical. Guys, if you're listening to it on your phone, there's a like button right there on your phone app. See, even the cat.
Oh, what
the cat says like the video.
I'm doing a watch along. I'm doing a watch along starting at 1:30 in the morning on Sunday night.
So is this channel.
Send me the link.
So
Martin, you do a watch along, but you don't care about the scoreline. What happens?
It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, because it's called supporting my club, Hamza. I don't support. I don't support when we're winning. I support win, lose or draw. Hamza, learn how to do it.
Martin, but it's early in the morning. Why would I do a watch along 2 in the morning if I'm not going to be upset?
But I thought you cared about it.
If I don't care about it, I'll never do it. I'll just be relaxed.
Hamza, this is the part you don't get. I would watch City. Hamza, I would watch City. I'd watch City in Division 4. I'd watch City in Division 4. You wouldn't. You would be at PSG or Real Madrid if City were in Division 4. End of.
Me, I don't know. God knows best, man. I don't say whatever is going to happen. I don't know. One thing I'll say, Martin, if you didn't care about that, yeah, you would not do a watch along. And Martin, I deeply think that you really care about it. You care about it, but you don't want to put us under pressure.
Hamza, with respect,
Martin.
I went. With respect, Hamza, I went to Memorial Ground to watch Bristol Rovers versus Manchester City in League One. I know. Please don't tell me about watching City, mate.
No, but I'm saying you say you don't care about, you don't mind losing Al Ain. Oh, it doesn't mean.
No, I don't care about this. It's pre-season. Hamza. I went to America last year. Hamza, I went to America last year and watched pre-season, but I knew it was pre-season. I didn't care whether we won, lose, or draw.
No one's taking.
I went to watch City.
I really think it's like me watching. Well, if I don't care about this program, I'm not going to watch it. Even if I love TV programs, I know you're loyal. No one's taking that.
Yo, have you guys seen Ornstein about Livermento? Ornstein Bomber, Livermento.
What is it? Pat, pull it up, please.
Share the screen.
Oh my God.
Wow. You didn't even look at it. Oh, we were too bad Steve's not here anymore because Ed brought up a great point.
Don't do this Ornstein Bomber.
So Livermento, not
Wait, I think you're looking at the wrong bomber, man. There's no bomber.
There's no bomber.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the
there's also
I just
a
clicked
fake
on the account. It's
going
fake. I
around,
just
too.
clicked on the account. It's fake.
This man got scooped, man. You got
I
scooped.
got, oh my days.
What was it? What was it?
I got done, man. I got done.
I'm fraud watching you.
What was it?
I got done, man. It happens to the best of us, man. What can I do?
You need to take the L, Conway.
Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show.
Conway.
Conway.
I'm like Rico Lewis right now.
So Martin, how can we believe this guy about the lineup if he's projecting like this? Huh? How can we?
Listen, how can you believe a guy who still owes a very good friend of mine £10,000 because he lost the bet and he hasn't paid it yet?
Wait, Conway,
what was you saying about Livermento? KELS? Say that again.
You know what? You should be a politician, Conway. You and Hamza need to get in the House of Parliament. You'd be amazing.
Listen, start lowering your standards. Livermento's going to join Man City. I told you from the beginning. Stop selling yourself dreams and lies.
Livermento's coming next summer.
He's not coming. Newcastle don't need the money. Newcastle are in the Champions League. Newcastle don't need our money. They're a very, very rich club. They don't care. They've got one of the best right backs, English right backs in the world. Why are they going to
locked up in a trust fund? They can't.
The same way that you guys sold yourself months or Bruno Guimaraes, I said no chance. Start coming off this and start looking for another right back. Conway, don't sell yourself any inch. Anything I've seen on Livermento, I don't even entertain it. Newcastle's too big to sell for Man City. It's completely different. I'm more.
Oh, but they'll sell to Liverpool. Okay.
Kel, I guarantee you, we're not signing Livermento. Zero chance. Put 8 million, they'll reject it. Newcastle, forget these rumors. There's no way. You're just entertaining yourself for no reason. You're not gonna get him. Newcastle, you sold Bruno Guimaraes that you guys wanted the whole summer last season.
So would Liverpool not sell Isaac? So if Liverpool come in, if Liverpool come in at 100, Hamza, if Liverpool go in at 120 million.
Even one, you didn't even bid for Guimaraes. Why? Because Newcastle said we're not going to entertain it. You know.
No, they didn't. See, because you're giving out fake info. It was a release clause. City didn't value him at 100 million. Again, know your facts, Hamza, and stop talking out your rear end.
Martin, you told us, Martin.
Because I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed with your lies. Getting annoyed with your lies and your agenda.
But Martin, you told us in the space before that. You told us that it's Bruno's fault that he didn't push for the move.
No, he didn't.
Did he push for a move?
Because Manchester City's in a better place than Newcastle United.
Why would he put? He's been adored by Newcastle fans. He's in a club where he's being paid very well.
That's fine. Hamza, there's not a problem.
Chaos in Newcastle. Bruno's
Hamza, you twerk for every other club but Manchester City. What do you do here?
I told Liverpool fans, you're not signing Isaac. Humble yourself. Newcastle will not sell Isaac. 1,000%. No chance.
I think they went for 200 million.
Okay, 200 million, we're talking a different thing. But he's not going.
Anyway, on that note, did anybody see that breaking news? The Premier League and Man City have entered into a sanction agreement after the club accepted breaches of Premier League rules 33 in relation to kick off and start off obligations in 9 matches during 2024 and 25. We have been just for 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We were being charged 40K. My God, these guys are rich, isn't it?
What does that total to? What does that total to, Patrick?
What?
Who else got punished for this? I would like to know.
What does that total to? What does that total to? The fine?
It's like 2 million plus.
I think about the 1.something million. I think so.
Yeah, the Premier League are just being paid.
Who else in the league got punished for this same infraction? I would like to know. What other teams violated these very important rules? where being a minute late is £1 million or whatever. Who else got punished for this? Does
Do you think
anybody
it's a
have
bit
an
petty?
answer?
Do you think it's a petty move?
It's a petty move, yeah. It's a petty move.
No, they got to recoup this legal fund that they're going to have to reimburse to our team. When we get cleared to 115, the Premier League's going to go broke because of all the money.
No, they don't. No, Kels, it's not how it works, Kels.
I know, I'm joking. It's a joke. I know, it's a joke.
Explanation.
I feel like the Premier League know the verdict is coming, so now they're just, you know what I'm saying, going crazy right now.
They're trying to get some sort of a victory, but... Yeah, like I said, who else in the league got punished for this this very serious infraction?
No, it's just us.
Crystal Palace, did they get a fee? Did Southampton did Arsenal ever do this? Liverpool never did this. Newcastle never did this. Who else did this, and who else got punished for it? I would like to know that.
It's just us. It's just us.
Yeah, it just seems a bit petty, but anyway, it is what it is. I just wanted us to talk on it. To be honest, the biggest one is the one that we are all waiting for. Obviously, the 115. But I was a bit shocked. But I thought that was the 115. I was a bit scared when I saw that. But anyway, guys, that is the show. Anyway, that's everything.
Oh, there's one more super chat, Pat. A super chat just came in.
Say big up Steve Hebelmarch.
Oh, never mind. Not this guy.
Else out, yeah. He Formidables has got beef. He loves Martin.
They got Formidable.
Whenever he only loves Martin. Every time he sends a super chat, it's to glaze Martin. That's what he does. To glaze. He just wants to glaze.
He wants us out, Pat.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult.
What can I say, Pat? I have my lovers, I have my haters.
Yeah, everybody has. Don't forget, everybody has on YouTube. Unfortunately, you will never see the end.
Hey, quickly before you end the show, I want to give statistics about Al Ain. Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Nah, you should have used the other meme, Patrick, where the one that you say, I'm out, I'm done, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Listen,
you need to get a wrap it up.
I know rivals are not here, but you know what? I'll tell you. They finished, 5th in UAE League. Yeah. They played 26 games, won 12 games, so less than 50%, conceded, had a goal difference of 18 goals, lost 6 games, drew 8, and were behind and just managed to finish 5th. I want you to see. I dare you, Patrick. I dare you defend it, because I don't matter who defend that. Conway, what's the expectation against Al Ain?
Wait, how much are they worth? How much are they worth? How much are they worth?
Get 3 points. Just get 3 points. That's all I'm worried
No.
about.
It's a score prediction.
Yeah, tell us how much.
Wait. Hamza just asked me what's my expectation on Al Ain. I said just get 3 points. Hamza, what's your expectation? What's your expectation of Al Ain?
He expects an 8-0.
4-5-0, man. Send them a beat.
You want us to be Bayern like Utland City.
4-5-0. 4-5-0, yeah.
No, we should draw lose that game, 100%. We should. If we lose that game,
what score prediction? What would make you happy? What would make you happy on a score?
We should be beating at 4-0, man. 4-0, 5-0, bang. Get out next scoring goal.
I can just see Martin rolling his eyes, even though he doesn't have his face showing. I can just see it in my head. He's rolling his eyes right now.
Hamza, if we beat them 6-1, you're gonna be mad that we didn't keep a clean sheet.
The only you have to do it not to beat them more than 5 is because it's from the country where Sheikh Mansour's from. So I don't want to cause problems. So
my God.
We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything.
Adam
wasn't that you twerking? Maybe Martin was right.
Adam claims he's broke.
Yeah.
One second. Listen.
Broke Adam has showed up.
Patrick. The new one I'm coming up is we go Turkey for 30 million. Whilst words cost 0.15 billion. I've got that chance coming.
Oh dear.
Get ready, man.
1.5 billion.
Because the haters will sabotage me.
Don't forget, Adam sent us
That's some. That's something I'm never singing at the fucking. I'll tell you what, that won't catch on at the
1.5 billion is crazy.
This guy is shameless. He doesn't know what he wants. You don't know if you want to win the champion or you want to insult other teams.
I'm getting sent messages by Liverpool fans. Oh, Church is this. Look at the compilation. He fell there. I'll say, fine. The game's a game. You're coming for my play. We'll come for your play.
Just get Mateus on one of those shows. He'll shut them up. He calls him the German Tom Cleverley.
Nah, but you know what? At the end of the day, let's be honest. I'm gonna say this as a City fan. If there's a City fan out there who's been salty about Wirtz, you're just being salty. Wirtz is a baller. He's a good football player. Just because he didn't come to City, let's not start pretending as if he's not good. It hurt us. We all cried. There's a video evidence of me crying over Wirtz. There's a lot of people on Twitter crying over Wirtz. There's spaces that were recorded.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Patrick. And I'm gonna leave the show because of that.
That was.
Wasn't he crying over Wirtz? Didn't Hamza cry
The
over
only
Wirtz?
the only City fan who continues to slander Wirtz is Mateus, and he was slandering him when we thought we were going to sign him.
Yeah,
so
I just think
Mateus
it's
stayed consistent.
Yeah, I think it's disingenuous. But anyway,
Mateus genuinely did not want to sign Florian Wirtz, so he's happy we didn't.
Let's be honest, he's a footballer. He's a nice footballer.
Anything that's related to Liverpool, I'm gonna slander. Anything that's related to them.
Of course. Are you gonna slander Frimpong now since he went to Liverpool?
Yes, I'm gonna slander him. Yep.
He's one of our own. What are you doing?
He was a Liverpool show. I'm gonna slander.
You guys are shameless. So there's a super chat from Adam here. Adam says, Hamza, why everything, Martin? Martin, do you have any shows tonight? I think you have a show at 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30.
Yeah,
and then there'll be a space afterwards. A very sensible space. There will be a space. Watch along.
Martin, you always slide on your spaces. It's gonna be sensible. Every time I tune in at 1 p.m., there's people fighting.
Yeah, well, I'm not listening.
Hamza to show up.
Yeah, but
he will definitely show up, man.
Yeah, Hamza's not allowed.
Hamza loves
See, I
space.
was in a space yesterday. No, I was in a space yesterday, and a lot of people turned up, and there was a lot of, right, we need to stop now. There was a lot of that going on.
Wait,
was it a post-game space?
Wait, where people finally telling people to stop panicking?
Yeah, there was a lot of people getting angry now, saying the meltdowns of the agendas are going over the top. So this people are not going to stay quiet on these meltdowns and agendas for much longer. It's getting out of hand. Yes, everyone is allowed an opinion. They're allowed to constructive criticism, but this hate, and it is hate and agenda that is going on these players at the minute, is crazy. People will not like this. Fans can see this tournament how they want to do. Pep Guardiola may see it very different. And there's nothing you can do about that. You're going to live with it. You're a City fan. City fan, there's an old saying, City till we die. Win, lose or draw. And that's been forgotten. We've become one of the most toxic fan bases out there. And we've got to get back. We've got to get back to normal. Because when we're together, we're the best fan base in the country. And that's what we need. This petty stuff's got to stop.
God of honor on Martin. God of honor, man. God of honor.
So guys, you're gonna catch more speeches from Martin at the space and at 9:30 on his channel. Mankinian Way, go show some love, subscribe. Martin, where are you now? Are you at 1 million subscribers now?
Oh yeah. I'm now. I tell you, I am now technically a social media influencer now. That's now my job. I'm no longer a teacher. That's gone.
Yeah, so. but that's what you are now, because you're influencer. Everything says
behave.
Martin, you can make bank being a tutoring.
He says, did Martin pull to the side of the road just?
I am.
The stream?
You know what? I'm going to tutor.
You can make bank.
I'm going to tutor the history of Manchester.
$100 an hour being a private tutor.
Yeah, tutor, the history of Manchester City Football Club.
I told you about this, Martin.
That series.
Martin, I told you that if you start those shows, I will sit down and watch those shows with notes.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Oh no, they're starting. No, they are in July. We are starting a history show.
Big up to you. Big up to you. Anyway, guys, that's enough. I think I wanted to stop at 8 o'clock so you guys can watch the match, but the match has already started. Kelster, do you
want already halftime?
You want to say goodbye to the people?
It's already halftime.
Episode on your episode.
Great save before the halftime.
Yeah, Kelster, say goodbye to people.
Big up everyone in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Big up the super chatters and big up the panel. All like 9 of us at one point. That was a
Kneel down. Get down on your knee right now. Get down. Make money and shine. Make money and shine. Say it again. Make money and shine. Say it again. Make money and shine. Say it again. Make money and shine. Say it again.
You go on. Go ahead, Kelster.
Oh, you know what? Apparently, Costa's having a masterclass. He had an amazing save.
Come on, Costa.
Costa, you got to watch that replay on the save, man.
This is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing.
The ball hit the post, hit his back, and he squibbed back and he knocked it out, man. That was.
I don't know what game you guys are watching, man. This is embarrassing, really, man.
My keeper.
No, fuck this, man. Fuck.
Wins tackles. Wonderful goal. It's a title winner.
Perfect end to a perfect day. Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hedge! Oh, that's electrifying!
Hat-trick hunting, trick getting.
Still the appetite is there for more. Oh, it is sensational!